Welcome to The Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Thanks so much for listening. Today, all things Super Bowl, what to know before Sunday's game, from the cost of tickets and commercials to what you'll see in the halftime show. Plus, Trump's ratings, Uber's bike share, and Target's same-day shipping. All that and much more in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Friday, February 2nd. This episode is brought to you by Soul Organics. We're talking about luxury, organic, comfortable sheets and bedding. The bedding is chemical-free, hypoallergenic, and really soft. I also love that Soul Organics is fair trade certified. And right now, you can get a discount. In fact, today is the last day you can get 20% off plus free shipping with the code ERICA20. I put a Soul Organics link on the newsworthy.com's homepage right under the episode player. So check it out and use the code ERICA20 to get that discount before it's gone. All right, you ready for the news? Let's do this. We must start today with the Super Bowl. It's this Sunday, February 4th at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. The Philadelphia Eagles are up against the New England Patriots. They're playing in Minneapolis, where the expected kickoff temperature, 3 degrees. But lucky for fans, the stadium at least has a roof. People are paying thousands of dollars to be there. Bloomberg reports the cheapest ticket you could get, as of yesterday, is more than $4,000. For those of you at home, you can just watch on NBC for free. Some will, of course, watch for the game, but let's be honest, some of you will just be watching for the commercials and the halftime show. So first, the commercials. How much do you think 30 seconds of ad time during the Super Bowl costs a company? 30 seconds. The Wall Street Journal reports it's $5 million, which, by the way, does not include the production costs to make the video, which can be another $1 to $5 million. So why do companies spend so much? The Super Bowl has nearly double the number of viewers than the next biggest event. And if it gets a lot of hype during the game, that success can actually carry on for years online. As for the halftime show, get ready to see Justin Timberlake. CBS Sports says he gave some details this week. He says you should not expect to see his old boy band NSYNC or his former Super Bowl performance partner, Janet Jackson. He did say expect to see something that's never been done before, so we'll see what that means. Oh, and if you plan to skip work on Monday, you might want to come up with a pretty good excuse. USA Today reports the Monday after the Super Bowl is one of the biggest sick days of the year. About 14 million Americans will call in sick. And one more thing. President Trump said no thanks to a Super Bowl interview. NBC says the invitation still stands. So we know President Trump has been the host of a reality TV show, so he's no stranger to ratings. And this week he was paying attention to the ratings again. President Trump tweeted yesterday that his State of the Union address on Tuesday was the highest rated in history. But reports say that's not exactly true, that it was the 6th most watched State of the Union address in history. That said, the numbers the president referenced were accurate. A total of 45.6 million people watched the address, and Fox News did, in fact, get the highest viewership for the address. There is a question of how many people were watching online for streaming platforms. The stats that track it all say that wasn't taken into account. President Trump is apparently giving the green light to let the secret memo go public. You know, that classified memo we've been talking about this week. The New York Times reports he might even tell Congress as soon as today that it's okay to release it. But now there are new worries that the new FBI director may quit because of it. Christopher Wray has been warning the president not to release it, saying it's misleading and could even hurt national security. Remember, Republican lawmakers wrote that memo, and it supposedly accuses the FBI of misusing surveillance when they were investigating the Trump campaign. It's all tied to the investigation into whether anyone colluded with Russia. So whether or not to release this memo is a pretty heated debate, and things could get even more heated if and when it goes public. We've heard it might happen, but in 2 weeks we'll know for sure. Mitt Romney says he'll announce whether or not he's running for the Utah Senate seat on February 15th. It's expected that he will run, and if he does, he'll be a favorite to win and be part of Congress. He's a former governor of Massachusetts, and he moved to Utah after he lost the 2012 presidential election. More details to come on his decision in a couple weeks. Unfortunately, there was another school shooting. This one was in the LA area yesterday. But now the LA Times reports police think it was an accident. A 12-year-old girl is in custody. A couple of students were shot, but officials say they should make a full recovery. All right, other things people may be talking about today. Some more football news. Fox Sports just took over Thursday Night Football. CNBC reports they paid about $60 million per game for the next 5 years. This is supposed to help out the parent company, 21st Century Fox, since a recent deal means many of the other assets will be sold to Disney. Calling an Uber can now mean more than a ride in a car. Enter Uber Bike, Uber's first try at bike sharing. TechCrunch says it's happening in San Francisco. Uber partnered with a startup called Jump. Jump apparently has the first and only permit in the city to have dockless bikes. The bikes won't come to you, but you can book your bike reservation within the app. Then you go to the bike's location. We'll see if people like it and if Uber Bike will come to a city near you. Target is taking on Amazon and announced same-day shipping. Target is using the company it bought called Shipt. Shipt has thousands of personal shoppers who get your order through the app, go pick up the items, then bring them to your door. NBC News says there is a subscription cost for this, and you can't get things like clothing on the same-day service. Only a couple of stores have the same-day shipping option so far, but it's expected to roll out to many more stores next week. Shipt and Target are hiring 100,000 people nationwide to get this done. Also, some analysts are now wondering if Amazon will be looking to buy Target. People are spending less time on Facebook. A lot less, at least collectively. CEO Mark Zuckerberg said this week recent changes to Facebook's algorithm has led to the time spent on Facebook to go way down by 50 million hours per day. What are the changes? Well, people are likely seeing fewer viral videos. Remember, Facebook said it wants people to have more meaningful interactions on its site and spend less time just scrolling because studies have shown that scrolling can make you sad. It's Groundhog Day, so today thousands of people will head to Puxatawny, Pennsylvania to see Puxatawny Phil's weather forecast. As the tradition goes, if the groundhog sees his shadow, it means 6 more weeks of winter. If he doesn't, expect an early spring. And that is it. You are all caught up. Thanks so much again for listening. Please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Just hit the subscribe or follow button depending on how you listen, or head on over to thenewsworthy.com and sign up to get episodes sent straight to your email inbox. If you want to read more about any of today's stories, I got you. Just go to thenewsworthy.com, click episodes and today's date. All the story links will be right there for you. The Newsworthy is ready for you to listen every day, Monday through Friday, by 4 a.m. Eastern Time. So I will be back on Monday. Until then, have a great weekend.